Honorable Chief Guest Mr. Muralidhar Garu, respected dignitaries on the dais, my dear faculty colleagues and student friends, a fine good morning to one and all. I welcome you all to the valedictory ceremony of the RACE Forum for the year 2014-15. RACE, the name itself defines that we are our own competitors. RACE Forum for the year 2014-15 have been formed with a huge student body of 48 members. The main motto of this is to bring out the fresh talents and an all-round development among the students in all curricular, co-curricular and extracurricular activities.
Yes, our God is created natural law, all the natural features on the earth. After that, after getting all the natural features on the earth, is after that the command or the authority it is given to the civil engineer. Yes, all that authority, all that controlling it is given to the civil engineer. Okay, that too, Royal Civil Engineering, students or Royal Civil Engineers, the authority you are having as a civil engineer. Yes, previously we are having the civil engineering, it means that yes, in the olden days or ancient days, the civil means yes, we are having the only roads. We are having the only roads. Those roads are meant for only military purpose. And nowadays we are using those roads for the civil purpose or public purpose. Yes, first quality, he must have the vision. The leader, he must have the vision or goal or plan. Yes, who are having the real plan, real vision, is definitely is the civil engineer, he can able to serve the society. Second one is the leader. Second one, he must go through the untraveled path. Is the leader, he must show the impossible things to possible things.
So it's a great privilege for me to associate on this auspicious day and colorful day. You have celebrated it like a function. So very good that I am also part of this function. Coming to this faculty, last 1 year they have carried so much of burden to fulfill the needs of you as well as this desire of the management. So wherever you are going, if any opportunity is there, any opportunities are there, you can share with your juniors, immediate final years. So provide them internships or else any opportunities, any skill required. You also, because after getting 6 months of experience, if you get share that experience to your juniors, so that they also come up with that skills, any need of bridging the gap between the theoretical and practical, they bridge the gap within the next 1 year, they can use the opportunity. So this association should help for such events, networking of final year, third year and second year. Because of this some events you are doing with this this association, so networking between the different years of students are happened, so that after going out also you can continue with that association and share your knowledge there.
Good afternoon to one and all. I'm Subhash from second year. It's my privilege to present the profile of our guest of honor, Mr. Muralidhar Garu. Mr. Muralidhar Garu was born to Sunkanna Garu, who is a native resident of Don in Kurnool district. He completed his entire education in government schools and colleges. He completed his diploma in civil engineering from Government Polytechnic College, Anantapur. He completed his BTech and MTech from Regional Engineering College, which is also popularly known as NIT Warangal. In 2005, he cleared the APPAC examination and selected as Assistant Executive Engineer in Water Resources Department. Later in the year 2012, he got promoted as Deputy Executive Engineer. Currently, he is working at Bapatla. Sir, we are very happy to have you among the midst.
So, can anybody say which is the best section for the column? Either circular section or rectangular section. Why I am asking? Because I will correlate the civil engineering subject to the nature. Because civil engineering is a, as you previously said, really it is a royal civil engineer, no doubt. We are the engineers who can visualize the most of the things which we are studying in the textbooks. Please note down. Any other engineering department cannot visualize what they are studying in the textbooks. We only can visualize most of the subject which we are studying in the textbooks. So in that connection I am asking, which is the best section for the column, either circular or square? Anybody? Circular section. Yes, it is 100% correct. How it is connected with nature, I will tell you. Most of the trees you will observe have circular section. Because of that section only, they are withstanding with the wind pressure, whatever they are experiencing. It's true, because if you take any coconut tree, it heights more than 3 to 4 meters. Because of that circular section only, it is withstanding due to the high wind velocities. One more example I will tell you. If one can ask to carry the weight, a human can bear the more weight by putting weight on his head rather than on shoulder. Why? Because our head is a circular section. Then because of that only you are carrying more weight on your head rather than on shoulder. See how this civil engineering is correlating with the existing scenario in the society or nature. So that much importance the civil engineers have in the outside society. So for this you have to struggle hard to settle in your lives. Please, I am stressing, don't take easy, because the existing environment in the outside society is not that much easy. It's very competitive world. Because being as a student age, you'll try to take everything, okay, no problem, we will see tomorrow, we will see tomorrow. Don't postpone it. At least the students who are going out, please take your life as serious as possible, because you have more number of opportunities outside. Because a doctor has so many specializations, cardiologist, pediatrician, anesthetician, like that similarly civil engineering also have so many specializations, transportation, roads and buildings, railways, airports, harbors, bridge engineering, buildings. Like that, we also have so many specialization areas in the civil engineering. So choose your interest of field and have expertization in that field and settle down in your life. And one more thing is, you people will just compare with the software people. The people immediately they will get 50,000, 60,000, 1 lakh, nothing to worry. Because today you may get very less salary, but after some time you observe yourself, you will be the biggest person who is drawing the more salary than the person who is comparing now. But only thing is, you need lot of patience to learn the subject. If you don't have patience, your settlement will automatically postpone. Because initial stages, the private companies offers only less amount of salaries with all the facilities, maybe 10,000, 20,000. Don't think otherwise. Join in any private sector. You get the practical experience in that particular field, either roads and buildings or bridge construction or laying of pipe, anything. After getting the 2 to 3 years practical experience and rubbing your shoulders with the senior engineers and what are the field problems, how to solve the field problems. After getting to experience of 2 to 3 years, then you will be in a position to demand the salary. So if you pay this much of salary, I will stay here. Otherwise, I will go to another company. Like that, you will be in a commanding position. When you will be in commanding position? When you get the subject. Whatever the subject you are studying in the textbooks is entirely different when you come and apply on the field. So that difference you have to experience as early as possible. Then only your settlement will be very quickly and in a royal position when compared with the software people. So my sincere advice is, don't compare with software people. We have so many opportunities in the outside society. So come and grab them, but with lot of patience. So this much of opportunity we have, only civil engineer only have this much of opportunity. So besides that, I will again enter into the subject. Anybody can explain the quicksand phenomena in soil mechanics? What is the quicksand phenomena? And which way it is connected to the nature? Quicksand phenomena. Anybody? So I will tell you. If you pump the water below the any sand layers, the sand starts floating in the air. This is called the quicksand phenomenon. When sand starts floating in the air, obviously the load carrying capacity of the sand will get reduced. If you put any weight on the floating sand, automatically it will sinks down. This is the quicksand phenomena. Where you observe this quicksand phenomena, తెలుగులో చెప్పాలంటే ఊబి అని మనకి ఫారెస్ట్లో కనబడుతుంది. ఈ ఊబి అనేది నథింగ్ బట్ క్విక్సాండ్ ఫినామినా. ఆ ఊబి అన్న దాంట్లో కింది నుంచి వాటర్ టేబుల్ రైజ్ అవుతుంది. ద వాటర్ టేబుల్ రైజెస్ ఫ్రమ్ ది బాటమ్ ఆఫ్ ది దట్ పాండ్. Automatically the whatever the sand or soil, whatever it is in the pond, starts floating in the air. Once if the moment you fall down in that pond, you start going down. This is the quicksand phenomena. So like that, civil engineering has every problem, it has practical application in the nature. So this only civil engineering have. So you feel very proud to choose this civil engineering, because in the outside environment generally parents have very inferior complex. If their son is studying civil engineering, even if you join in any software company, there also you will get stepmother looking. Even if you perform well, only a civil engineering graduate, how he can perform? Like that, in other software companies also, civil engineering people have stepmother looking. So why don't you join in such a scenario when they are not giving respect to us? Why don't you go there? Choose the core companies. Choose the software also in core companies. AutoCAD, e-surveying, like that. You choose softwares also belongs to the core of civil engineering department. Then you will get a job satisfaction, good job satisfaction. So besides that, private jobs and government jobs. The people among, how many are interested to join in the government sector? Raise your hands. Government sector. So why you are interested to join in the government sector rather than private? Can any two reasons? Okay, job security. Beneficence in the sense, I will clarify one doubt, there is no pension for the government employees who joined from the 2004 onwards. Yeah. Okay, besides that, job security, self-satisfaction, okay. So I will give some tips to get the government jobs. So government job is not a easy task. The Andhra Pradesh Public Service Commission is there. They will conduct Group 2 examination for technical people. You have to appear for 2 papers, paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 1 carries general studies, 150 marks. Paper 2 carries again two papers, paper 1 and paper 2. Civil engineering subjects will be divided in paper 1 and paper 2. Altogether you have to carry 150 plus 300, 450 marks you have to attempt. and again you have to attend for interview. So, in order to get the government service, you have to have the fundamentals of the subjects. Because in the competition exams, they don't ask any tough questions. Remember, I will ask one question. Can anybody answer? What is the maximum bending moment in the simply supported beam? Where the maximum bending moment occurs in simply supported beam? Can anybody? Center of the span? Is 100% wrong answer. I will tell you the correct answer. The maximum bending moment occurs in a simply supported beam is under the load, not in the center of the span. So wherever you apply the load, there only you will get the maximum bending moment. How can you say that it is only center of the beam? So only the questions are like this only in the competition exams. In the hurry manner, we'll put both options will be existing in the bottom of the questions. Center of the beam, under the load. Under the load, we'll select only few people. So when you will get all these things, you will go through the subject right from the fundamentals. One more example I will tell you. What is the limits of Poisson's ratio? 0. So there is no clarity among yourself also. Okay, you check it with your textbooks. What is the limits of Poisson's ratio? What is the Poisson's ratio of cork? Anybody? Cork. The cork, which is the material which is used to close the bottles. What is that Poisson's ratio? So in SMNTS, you are supposed to study the 4 elastic constants in the very beginning of the SMNTS. 2 questions will appear in any competition exams for these 4 elastic constants. When you completed your 10th class examination, the people who scored more marks will join in MPC, and the person who scored very less marks joins in HEC. Okay? The person who joined in HEC, he joins BA, and after that BA, if he wishes, he go for IAS, and he completes IAS because he is his channel. The person who got more marks in 10th class joined in MPC, and he joined in BTech, and after completing BTech, he joined as any government sector. Suppose he also has joined as assistant executive engineer or deputy executive. The fellow who got lesser marks is in the collector position. The fellow who got merit in the 10th class is in engineering position. Ultimately, this engineer has to approach the collector. So this discrimination exists previously. All the engineers and doctors repeatedly seen this scenario, and gradually engineers and doctors also entered in the IAS pattern. Why? Who scored in the more marks in the 10th class is again standing in front of the fellow who scored in the lesser marks in the 10th class. So to short out that discrimination, all the engineers and doctors also entered in the Indian Administrative Service. Just if you see the results every year, the toppers are most of the engineers and doctors only. So if you are interested, you can choose that line also. That is IAS, IPS or ES. So whatever the desire, you decide quickly and choose that path, and you start preparation in that manner. So don't waste the time after completion of your degree. So immediately you have to settle down in the life, either private sector or government sector, whatever it may be.